we this morning? The video will update shortly as we are still launching the game. At the current moment, if you Alt-Tab out of Star Citizen, it crashes the program. So we will not be Alt-Tabbing out. Thus, we require to start the game, or start the stream before we start the game. Oh, and it crashed. Try it again. They did a new patch this morning, so this might not work. And I would have tested it before I started the stream, but it literally finished patching as I needed to start the stream. So it's like, delay the stream to see if this is going to work, or just go live and see if this is going to work. And if it doesn't work, well, then everybody knows that it didn't work with the stream. Yeah. And this freeze is normal. It happens on AMD machines, apparently. Yeah. So, let's see. What do we got here? Gotta go fast. Ah. Define fast, sir. This is to a Mr. McRibich over Twitter, who just hit me up. Scroll through all the tweets. Scroll through all the tweets. So yeah, we're gonna it's not a defined speed, sir. That is not a defined speed, sir. All right. So we are once again going to be flying in Arena Commander, but we're going to be flying a new track today. We're going to start off in our 300i. Actually, no. We're not going to try that one. I've heard rumors that it works, and I've heard rumors that it doesn't. We're going to try the deferred deathward link. And he accuses me of never having played Tribes Ascend, which I haven't because it was a piece of crap. So I'm just going to message him back. And then I'm going to ignore him. Unless he cares to come into the chat, and then I will talk to him. So, DeFord Link, New Horizons Speedway. I believe this is the long one. Okay.
Core system operational.
See how we do. We're going to start at just over half speed.
3, 2, 1.
Because I am not used to this track, so. Oh, crap. You know, I forgot something. Is that it? Not rescind. Rebind. Yep. Rebind keys. Yoke.
Checkpoint.
Whoa. So, yeah, there was that. Flip.
Checkpoint.
Whoa.
Thrusters. Has received catastrophic damage.
Oh, great. Thanks. That's just perfect. Okay. I'm not... I'm not actually touching anything right now. All thrust is to 0. Okay. So this is me trying to bank. Okay, I can go back and forth. Oh, nope. So all of our thrust on that side is damaged, so we can't go that way. And it actually looks like we have no engine either. That would be correct. We have no engine, so we're going to have to start over. Is there a quick restart option? No. So back to the hangar, unfortunately. So that was clearly my fault. But that's okay. Everything's fine. There's a couple other rebinds I need to do for this, for the racing mode. I need to get the Newtonian brake working. And I need to get the afterburner working. Because I have a feeling both of those might actually be useful. Because, you know, brakes. And, you know, better acceleration. Yeah. Both of which are very good. There we go. Back into Arena Commander we go. In the 300i. Drone sim. No, that wrong button. Darn it. Launch. Alright. Deferlink. DeFord link? Def forward link? Yeah. It's gotta be one of those, right? There we go. Okay.
Core system operational.
Three, two, one, go.
Go, go, go. Okay, first things first. Upside down. Kick up the speed just a hair.
Checkpoint.
Yep. To the checkpoint. Reinvert for this one.
Checkpoint.
Weapons system has received catastrophic damage.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Checkpoint.
Yeah.
Checkpoint.
Flip over.
Checkpoint.
Up.
Checkpoint.
There's a lot of those spires just all over the place.
Checkpoint.
Step up the speed just a tad more. Okay, other way around.
Checkpoint.
A little bit faster now.
Checkpoint.
Through the curve.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
There's the next checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
Come on. That's number 13.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Yep.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
See, that's where it's going to get dangerous in the.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, I am a bit quiet, aren't I? Not sure if that's because I'm trying to concentrate
Checkpoint.
or I'm just being quiet. I don't know. How you doing, Charlie?
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Through and straight down. Some of these turns are rather intense.
Checkpoint. Lap complete.
6 minutes. So slow.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
At this rate, it's going to take, what, 18 minutes to get through this track? A little over that?
Checkpoint.
Going around in circles.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Going around in circles. There we go.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Pick up the speed a little bit more.
Checkpoint.
So yeah, a little bit more concentrated today.
Checkpoint.
Especially since I haven't run this track before.
Checkpoint.
Although if you went by all the information around, not many people have run this track.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
And
Checkpoint.
up again. This way.
Checkpoint.
Whoa, yup.
Checkpoint.
world a little bit of black and red tinge there.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
So, yep.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Getting around there.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Oh, oh, no. That was bad. Definitely tell I've done some damage to the ship. I can hear it in the background.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I may be taking these corners completely the wrong way, to be honest.
Checkpoint.
But I feel I'm staying on course, so that's a good thing.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Around, dodge the antenna.
Checkpoint.
Get around again. Adding more antenna.
Checkpoint.
Turn here.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Well, I can see why a lot of people aren't streaming this if it's this long of a track. It's like, I don't want to fly the same
Checkpoint.
track this many times. The intricacies of the corners and all that stuff together makes it a nice challenge, really.
Checkpoint.
Oh, up a little bit too far there.
Checkpoint.
But
Checkpoint.
get around this.
Checkpoint.
That's 20. Almost there.
Checkpoint.
Gotta go between the pillars.
Checkpoint.
Down. Very squirrely, that one.
Checkpoint.
There we go. And this will be it. The end of lap number 3.
Checkpoint. Complete.
5 minutes, 10 seconds. Not bad. So that was a nice little run there. So we're going to go ahead and hit that on the Hornet, I believe. And then we'll go do the other track. Because we still have one more after this that we haven't flown. Excuse me. Any day now. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the Hornet. Launch. Alright, now the Hornet's going to be rather tricky on that track. Mostly due to the sliding. The sliding is going to be killer. But we'll get around it. Am I still rather quiet, or do I need to turn up my mic? Sorry. Cool. Well, thank you for that, and welcome to the stream. Here we go.
All systems online.
Three, two, one, go.
Go, come on. Thank you.
Checkpoint.
There we go.
Checkpoint.
Get the lines right. Come on. I was right, this thing's sliding.
Checkpoint.
Oh, that was a guy's yard. That was definitely somebody's yard.
Anvil Aerospace.
Or
All systems
the
online.
underside of it. Yeah, the Hornet is really, really not meant for track racing. But we've got it, so we're gonna fly it.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
System is offline.
We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Checkpoint.
Is offline.
Nope, it's still fine.
Starboard shields 50%. Shields charging.
Nope, nope. Yep, we're still fine.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, this sliding thing is disconcerting.
Line for reintegration.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
So yeah, just gotta slide through the corners there. Which means I have to turn well before I actually want to go in a direction.
Checkpoint.
So we're a third of the way through now. There we go.
Checkpoint.
Is offline.
Yeah. It does feel like I'm maneuvering rather badly in a bomber.
Checkpoint.
Which is odd because this is a fighter craft. You'd think it'd be able to turn properly.
Checkpoint.
But it was not made for these types of tight turns. Whereas the 300 I was just flying is.
Checkpoint.
That's okay. We will get through it. We only have 3 laps to go, or 3 laps.
Checkpoint.
So that slide wasn't too bad. I think I pulled that at the right time. So if we do it here.
Checkpoint.
Oh, that was fun. No, that wasn't fun. I almost went through that guy's garage. That would have been cool if I had managed to pull that off, you know?
Checkpoint.
Just like, yep, I totally pulled up, meaning exactly where I meant to, flew right through the dude's garage. But I am not that good of a pilot,
Checkpoint.
at least not with this one. Whoa, whoa!
Checkpoint.
There we go, slide right through there. Oh, yeah, with practice, I could easily race with the Hornet. I mean, with practice, you can race with anything, really.
Checkpoint.
But this is my first time on this track in this fighter. Yeah, stories indeed. Yeah, I was on the track and I slid right through this gate, came out on the other side, and squeezed through a 2-car garage right between a pair of
Checkpoint.
Ferraris.
Checkpoint.
Getting around, getting around. Pull up here.
Checkpoint.
Oh, that was buttery. That was nice. I liked that. Okay. So this is 23. 24 is the finish line. It's fine, it's fine!
Propulsion.
For reintegration.
I thought I had that, and I didn't.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Oh man, it started us all the way back over here? That sucks.
Checkpoint.
I'm actually using a Satec yoke, which is more meant for things like Cessna flights. But I find that with my past experience, cut that one a little bit too close. With my past experience flying
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
driving racing games,
Is offline.
I should have been able to get through there.
Fine for reintegration.
But yeah, no. With my experience
Anvil
in
Aerospace.
other racing
All
games,
systems online.
I feel the yoke is actually better suited for me.
Checkpoint.
But yeah, there's quite a few different products out there that
Checkpoint.
are actually rather nice. Unfortunately, a lot of them have gotten very twitchy with this update because they changed a couple of things with the binding settings and sensitivity, and it just made everything go wacky. I fortunately came out on a decent side of it and haven't had too many problems.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Oh yeah. See, I would be doing that if it weren't for two things. Number one, I don't have the space for it. And number two, I'm going to be getting a Oculus Rift when the consumer version comes out. So I won't really be able to see what I'm sitting in. So I might as well save my money, get a good chair, and a Rift. But I mean,
Checkpoint.
if your plan is to play on, 2 or 3 monitors instead, because I know people that are get motion sick and stuff like that really easily in the Rift,
Checkpoint.
and so they wouldn't be able to use that as a solution. I think doing like a cockpit setup would totally be viable for this. Get around, get around, get around, get around!
Checkpoint.
There went one of my wings. But yeah,
Checkpoint.
especially with like multi-monitor setups, could easily pull that off.
Checkpoint.
The one downside of projectors is image quality over distance. If you can get a nice high-def projector, that's
Checkpoint.
That's one thing, but getting out a really, really good high-def projector that can handle gaming at low response,
Checkpoint.
it's really hard to find those, and they're really expensive. Because usually most projectors are 20, 30 millisecond response time TVs, and that's just that's killer. You can't game on that.
Checkpoint.
I've actually been debating pulling the bezels off the monitors I've got, simply because both of the monitors I use are really old. So they've got a good 3/4 of an inch bezel on each side.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
The other issue with projectors is ambient light. Hey, Rebellious!
Checkpoint.
I am using a Satec Pro yoke and throttle quadrant. And I decided on this one over the X55 just... I'm more used to racing and stuff like that on a wheel. And the Satec yoke has been out for a number of years. So it's a really good and solidly built model. And the X55 is having quite a few quality control issues at the moment. So I figured I can get this. I can use it for the racing games I like to play. Use it for Star Citizen here.
Checkpoint.
And basically do all of that and save a little bit of money and get a good quality item. Yeah, fighter jet simulations are a whole different beast.
Checkpoint.
Doing those with a yoke would... Oh, man. I don't even really want to think about that.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Rebellious, if you're going to use your HOTAS, definitely go on the forums for RSI, into the... I want to say Arena Commander section, and look and see if they've got any of the XML files, community-built XML files for key bindings.
Checkpoint.
Because those are really good, and you really need custom profiles for this right now. I kind of had to build my own because nobody else is using a yoke. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
50%. Weapons system is offline.
So I had to build my own.
Shields charging.
But if you have a standardly used HOTAS,
Aerospace. All systems
you should be
online.
able to get a decently built, community built XML file.
Checkpoint.
System is offline.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, computer. Everything's fine. Oh, crap. Crap, 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 crap. No, we're fine. We're fine. It's okay. Get around, get around, get around. No, no. Ah.
For reintegration.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
come on, I totally cleared that.
Stand by for reintegration.
That would be the,
Anvil Aerospace.
crap,
All systems online.
like 29,000 or something like that? 9,000? That corner's gonna be the death of me.
Checkpoint.
I totally cleared that. It's the fact that I haven't taken the guns off the wings that is giving me problems.
Checkpoint.
So, my wing cleared, the gun didn't. No, the gun is attached to the wing. Have a good lunch, you know.
Checkpoint.
Whoop.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I am gonna blame the guns. I mean, who puts guns on a racing ship anyway? I was gonna say fighter jet. That, of course, is a stupid question. Everybody puts guns on a fighter jet. It's what a fighter jet is for.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Uh,
Checkpoint.
well, it's a fighter jet that I'm racing in. Why?
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Besides, as a racing driver, it is well within my right to make excuses about why I suck.
Checkpoint.
I still maintain that I really want to fly these tracks in a Cutlass. With the
Checkpoint.
maneuvering jets it's got, that's got to be one of the smoothest flying ships that we've seen. Right? Because that thing's got 16 maneuvering jets. 16!
Checkpoint.
Compared to the 8 that's on this thing.
Checkpoint.
Whoop. Bit of overcorrecting there. That's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, I wanna go that way. I know where I'm going. Oh!
Checkpoint.
Haha! Success. Yeah. Well, bases have been hinted at as being completely possible. We'll just have to wait and see when they release the multi-crew ships, if they'll still let us race them.
Checkpoint.
I mean, I doubt they'd be able to fly this track, because there's no way they'd fit through the rings as is, or this tunnel. And that's my 3 laps on that track with that ship. Good Lord. Yeah, way too big. But there are already people planning out endurance racing. So, going from one system to another system through various checkpoints between the two systems. So, you know, kind of like open world cross-country racing. Which would be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I have a freelancer DUR for that. Well, that and exploration and a bunch of other stuff. Fantasies of the Connie. So you're Imperium? That's okay. I'm from the cult of Linus. You've only got us beat by a few thousand members. We've got everybody else beat by a few thousand members. Okay. Back into the 300. It's time for Old Vanderval. Yes, Linus Tech Tips. So I've heard. Linus is supposed to be getting us... I believe the original agreement was he was supposed to buy a Idris per 1,000 members we got. We're over 2,000 members right now. Here's our warning. Okay, now, the M50s can do this track in a minute. I'm hoping to be able to do this track in 2.5. We'll see. Three, two, 1, go! First checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
Turn. There's the gate. Go.
Checkpoint.
Simulating aircraft is hard. Fortunately, they're not doing that. They're simulating a spacecraft. Completely different kettle of fish.
Checkpoint.
So there's a minute and a half gone. No, I missed it.
Stand by for reintegration.
Origin jump works at your service. Core system operational.
So we're almost there.
Checkpoint.
Close. It's going to be a 2-minute lap. Of course, I'm not cutting as near as many corners as most of the M50 pilots are. Nor am I going full speed.
Lap complete.
So that's a 2-minute lap. Let's see if we can improve on that by not dying.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
There it is.
Checkpoint.
Almost to full speed. Doing 89% right now.
Checkpoint.
This is my first time flying on this track. I can't go full speed first time. That's suicide. As we've noted before, it's something I do quite often. Slamming into things.
Checkpoint.
Antenna. Come on, get there, no. Okay, that's not good. That is definitely a bug. Eject.
Stand by for reintegration.
That was so
Origin
not
jump
right.
works at your service. Core system operational.
It's like, yeah, you're fine. You're just inside the ring, that's all.
Checkpoint. 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 Lap complete.
One more lap.
Checkpoint.
Let's see if we can do this one clean. And if you'll notice, I am in full thrust.
Checkpoint.
So this run will be at 100%.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Totally hosed up that corner, by the way.
Checkpoint.
This one too. That's okay. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. There we go.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Got there. No, that's just my inability to fly at all. The dead zone's fine.
Checkpoint.
I'm just really bad at this.
Checkpoint.
Besides, I have the dead zone set at 0. So,
Complete.
there we go. 151.72. And now the long part of waiting to go back to the hangar so we can change ships, so we can go back to the racetrack. Yeah, I prefer not to panic at all, because panicking ends up with death most of the time. I just prefer to have my controls set and know what I'm doing. Well, it's easier that way. Sadly, my controls aren't set and I have no idea what I'm doing, so that plan's completely out the window. Well, that's a decent flight style to have, I guess. Now this screen is weird, right? Old Vanderbilt, okay. New Horizons Speedway, fine. Classic race. So does that mean that there's going to be other types of races? I would imagine they'd hate it.
All systems online.
Random control movements really make it hard to track somebody. Alright, so we're going to go full bore on this one from
3, 2, 1, go.
So this is 100% the whole time.
Checkpoint.
If I die a lot, I'm blaming you. Just so you know.
Checkpoint.
So that's 20% of it done. Come on, get around. There we go.
Checkpoint.
Up there. I was gonna blame you whether you liked it or not.
Checkpoint.
Whoa! Backyards! Too many houses on the track! Okay, seriously, who thought it was a good idea to build all these houses in the middle of this racetrack? Missed it. Nope. Nope. Still missing it. There we go. Get there.
For reintegration.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Come on. Thank you.
Checkpoint. 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 Lab complete. Checkpoint.
Well, they are rather sharp corners.
Checkpoint.
System is offline.
It's fine. I don't need that system. Clearly it was just slowing me down by being heavy and attached to my ship.
Checkpoint.
You know, my craft is sliding in the turns because of mass and, you know, thrust and various other scientific terms that mean that I don't have enough of one compared to the other.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
There we go. That worked. That worked. If you can't get through it, just spin on the other side.
Checkpoint.
So clearly, they believe spin to win in this game.
Checkpoint.
Well, to be honest, this isn't really flying in
Checkpoint.
craft in an atmosphere either. This is like way upper atmosphere where the air is really thin, so it might as well be space.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
There we go.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Whoop. Dodge that. Get down there. There we go.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
There we go. There we go.
Checkpoint.
Just because there are clouds above me and around me, and you know, in my general vicinity, doesn't mean anything.
Checkpoint.
They could be all figments of my imagination. Plus, this is a video game within a video game.
Complete.
So there we go. 154. Only twice that of what the M50s are doing. So that gives me data on all of the racetracks now. We're going to try something. We're going to get our 300i out, and we're going to go see if we can't get into a multiplayer match. See if the rumors are true. Well, thank you. I'm glad it was fun to watch. I do attempt to be entertaining on occasion. With this level of load time, you wouldn't think this was on an SSD. But it is. Excuse me. There we go. That took long enough. Yeah, it's not optimized at all. Public match. Go for the Rickard. Nope. Yeah, this is bad. Right? My position in the queue is 11 of 1. Yeah, they're not supposed to go in that order. So this isn't going to work. So, let's see if we can start a private match. Try it out. Yeah, I'm trying to host a match. Alright, so that's not going to work at all. I want to venture up here real quick. This is my hangar. This is what my room looks like in real life, by the way. Complete with the engine. But I want to come over to here to these. Now, there are three lockers. Right. You will notice the name at the top, Steiner. That one opens. Drake Interplanetary, some tickets, a password. Clearly a reference to Deus Ex Human Revolution. Having smashed my... there we go. Now it opened. Yay! The gold shirt. Yes, but no. That's my jukebox. Yes, it has a poster of a lady. I was ignoring that for reasons. I like the use of toggle switches. I approve of the use of toggle switches like that. I think I shall install several of those toggle switches on my keyboard. Just a set of red toggle switches, just so that I can toggle them when I want to. Now, the one thing I haven't been able to find in this hangar as of yet... Oh, there it is. You weren't there yesterday. Okay. Nope. Still can't do anything with this shit. Okay, take weapon. You off. Reduce the mass. Now, by the numbers, doing this should make my ships a lot faster. Of course, my fish tank with pop-in fish. A big door to someplace. The way out, all the way up there. My cutlass. There's some of the maneuvering thrusters I was talking about. Alright, that's two. There's two more on this side. Right, so that's four. I'm guessing this is one. Although it's way bigger than the other one. Well, it's not technically in space. It's in my hangar, which clearly has gravity because I'm walking around. Besides, most of them are space fish. Flying in this. Well, the one problem with that maneuvering thruster is there's a thruster there, That's it. And where are the rest of the maneuvering thrusters? Do you see any other maneuvering thrusters on this ship? Although it is a very nice looking ship, and it usually doesn't let me get up on here like this. So I'm happy I was able to get on top. Alright, well. No, there are 16 maneuvering thrusters on this ship. It has been confirmed several times by the developers that there are 16 maneuvering thrusters on that ship, as well as the 2 giant engines. But we're going to call it there for today. Unfortunately, I have quite a few things I need to do this morning, so I can't do the full 2 hours. Yes, it can move, from what I understand. So thank you for joining me. If you want to watch some other time, that's great. I usually stream from 8:30 to 10:30 Eastern Time, pretty much every day except Tuesdays or Thursdays. So if you give us a follow, that's great. I also post all the VODs over on YouTube, on my YouTube channel /Rucdoc, and Twitter @/Rucdoc as well. Have a great day, everybody.